Rest in peace to YCA 80 bands from Main Street Crip, Mafia Crip. He was killed the other day while going to get some weed in Hoover territory. Uh, this is a man that I killed in the midst of the rivalry between the Hoovers and Main Street. So far, Hoovers begin put belt to ass to them by Main Street, and the score is 3-1 after YCA 80 bands was killed. Rest in peace, because it's messed up that he got killed. I'm pretty sure he go to that weed store all the time, and he didn't have no problem before because the beef wasn't really prolonged like that. But he ended up going to the weed store and he got caught slipping and ended up getting killed, and rest in peace to him. I don't really know too much of his music. I listened to like one song today. It was alright. It was, keep it real with you. The song was alright. I mean, it wasn't the greatest song in the world that I'll have to run it back again. It's a typical LA song, you know what I mean? But he's from Main Street, and I did some research about Main Street today. I was watching some vlogs. I watched the Main Street vlog, and I also watched the Hoover vlog that supposedly led up to this fight. I'll get to that in just a second. But to talk about Main Street, Main Street, there's some dangerous crips, cause there's some dangerous lokes. I was reading about it. I'm like, wow. Do you know that Main Street was part of the kidnapping of this dude that messed with Shaq's wife? Shaq, knew some head honchos in Main Street. They kidnapped the dude for messing with his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like these are dangerous guys, man. And at one point, them and Hoovers were allies. From what I was reading, them and Hoover were allies, and there's always something happens at a house party or something. There's always a house party that fucked off everything. So, they invited Hoovers to a house party, and some went bad at the house party. Next thing you know, someone got shot here, someone got shot there. They've been beefing since. Now, like I said, Main Street, I don't really know too much about them. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? From being up from Seaside, which is 5 hours away from LA, you hear about rolling 60s, you hear about, bounty hunters, great PJs. I heard of 60s, 40s. I heard of things like that, but I never really heard too much about, Main Street, because I never met nobody from Main Street. But from what I've been looking at and the vlogs, and from what I was told, that's a very dangerous game. It's some dangerous lokes, guys. And Hoovers, they're not no slouches either. I was watching a blog, and once you get past the Hoover this and Hoover that and dead homies and all that, it was actually a good blog. And I give DC baby a credit, Draco a credit for making the vlog. Even though I want to say that you're playing a dangerous game. You're playing a dangerous game in LA. It's a dangerous game to play these type of games. But I respect you. You're doing your thing. You're fearless. Keep doing your thing. But it's a dangerous game. And, like I said, once you get past the West Side, Hoover this and Hoover that and Groove this and Groove that and Dead Homies here and all that, it was actually a good interview. You know what I mean? They went a couple places, served pizza to the poor to make it seem like they care, and walked around and talked to dude. Dude was cool till he started drinking too much. He drank too much Don Julio, had too much, and he started getting drunk, and that's when the interview started going downhill from there. But the lesbian girl, she kept it cool. You know what I mean? She talked a lot, but she explained a lot. You know what I mean? She put things more into even perspective about Hoover, because if you wouldn't have heard her talk, you'd be like, damn, these dudes right here just don't care. And it seemed like they didn't care at all, period. It's hard to feel sorry for a gang that doesn't care about nobody at all, period. How many enemies do y'all have? I have a friend that's from Hoover, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, not a friend. He's not really a real friend, but I talk to him all the time. He be rapping and shit, CEH, Pope. How many enemies do y'all have? How many enemies do y'all have? And I don't know, I don't understand. Like I said, I'm just new to Main Street and their gang. I'm just new to that. And me doing research, find out that they're a very dangerous gang. I'm like, wow, these are dangerous lobes. But I don't know what Main Street is. They're not neighborhood. They're not gangster. I don't know what they are. Someone has to explain to me what Main Street is. All I know is that they have a problem with Hoover. They have a problem with Hoover, just like 85% of the gangs in LA have a problem with Hoover. And I'm like, good Lord, how many enemies can you really have? Every vlog got a problem with Hoover. I was watching the Denver Lane Bloods one. They over there talking about fuck Hoover. I was watching the 40s. They got a problem with fuck Hoover. Everybody got a problem. Everybody has a problem with Hoover. It's like Hoover against the, and it's crazy because when you go outside of California, because I hear what the Texas Crips are saying. You know, we formed an alliance and we care about each other out here and y'all can't have... Nah, what you have to understand is a whole different gang banging in Texas from California. Whole different. I live in Texas. Whole different. These things in California, this is a lifestyle. In Texas, y'all doing this for fun. This is a damn lifestyle for real in California. And for y'all to sit here and try to make allies here and we do allies here, okay. But you have to understand that Hoover in LA don't really have no allies. One of the most loved gangs outside of California. And when I say I've been in a lot of places, I've been in Texas, I've been, Midwest. I lived in St. Louis. Hoover, one of the most loved gangs outside of California. Everybody wants to be a Hoover. Most loved. Get along with the Crips. They get along with everybody. California, the most hated gang ever created. The most hated gang. Everybody hates that gang. You can't even wear orange and don't even wear orange in LA. I advise you don't even wear orange. Don't even wear orange unless you bang a Hoover. You might as well eliminate that whole color out your whole closet. Don't even wear orange. Because every gang has a problem with Hoover. And that's crazy to me. And like, for them to even let DC Draco take a tour and they treat them real nice, I respect that as well. I respect that because I seen a different side of Hoover through the vlog. But for the most part, they're a very dangerous gang as well. And also, like, they're nobody likes them. And I can't really explain why nobody likes them. I know why certain gangs don't like neighborhood. I know why the neighborhood cars don't like them because of Redmond Washington. He got killed by Hoover, so you know what I mean. That's why they don't really deal with Hoover. I understand that part, but things get tricky when you got all these other gangs that hate Hoover, and you have to find out through vlogs why they hate it. You got to read about it. It's very tricky being a Hoover, and hopefully the war gets settled. But right now, 3-1 Main Street.